Okay, this is case study 9, recognizing trends and forecasting performance. We're group 2. My name is Asana Takabali.
I'm Roy Glover.
I'm Mackenzie McCrum.
So our agenda for today, we're going to do the case study overview and then move into the questions and answers. For the case overview, a general contractor's project manager negotiates a cost plus fixed fee contract with an apartment developer, and there's no guaranteed maximum price. The contractor's scope of work that he is focusing on is the utilities, site work, and the foundations. This is a hillside project that requires extensive concrete foundation walls and shoring systems for the 8-wood frame buildings. Project manager and the superintendent calculate the amount of fill that is needed to place behind retaining walls, and they store that fill on site during the excavation. For the excavation, they had clean structural fill that could have possibly been sold for profit. So the project proceeds successfully. The project manager anticipates that there will be $100,000 savings from the $5 million budget. The developer uses the savings to make kitchen upgrades, and it turns out that the construction team underestimated the amount of structural fill that was needed. So they have to go back and use the savings to bring the fill back to the project site. And the developer is blaming the contractor for being negligent and allowing the fill to leave the site when they actually needed it. And the contractor should be held liable for the $100,000 that was spent. So for the first question and answer, is the developer correct? I said yes and no. The contractor and the construction team are responsible for giving him accurate estimates for the project. And I think depending on what stage the construction phase is at, the developer should kind of void the updates that he was planning to have and use those savings on the fill instead, instead of using the savings for work that hasn't been initiated, like the kitchen stuff.
So question 2, should a project manager share the forecast with the client? The project manager responsibility is to communicate the project forecast with the client. So he will make appropriate assumption, identify the risk, and find out action towards those risks. So this will help the developer and the contractor to monitor easily the cost overrun and take good decision, and especially take decision in time for this cost overrun.
Question 3, is she required to share the forecast? To avoid conflict and stoppage on the project, it would help out the project people and the project manager if they would share the forecast with each other and to make sure that everybody was on the same page. You don't want to have any stop in the progress. You don't want to have any malfunction with the equipment or any stoppage with the floor plan or anything like that, outside jobs that rain or any other weather might conflict or tear down the project. So it is not the job, but it's just a courtesy profession to share the forecast with everybody to make sure that everybody's on the right page.
Okay, question 4, will this cause the PM to be more conservative with cost forecasting in the future? Yes, it will, because now he's liable for $100,000 when at first it was just a forecasted savings. He also didn't know that the developer was going to make changes based on his prediction, but when the developer did speak about making changes, he should have stopped it. He should have stopped the idea, because the $100,000 underrun wasn't a guarantee yet, and they weren't far along enough in the project to know if the $100,000 was going to be there in the end. So yeah. So thank y'all. This is case 9. This is group 2. Thank y'all for watching our presentation. Y'all have a great day.